for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Updates. I am Brenda Etta. In the headlines, Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission recovers over 300 houses from 2 government officials and vows to go hard on real estate developers. Defense Minister and Service Chiefs pay oversight visits to Borno State. Court of Appeal finally okays People's Democratic Party's National Convention. And now the details. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission (ICPC) says it recently recovered over 300 houses from 2 civil servants in the nation's capital. This was revealed on Thursday by the chairman of the ICPC, Professor Bolaji Owasanoye, as he went on to expose how real estate is often used as cover for money laundering and illicit financial flows. Owasanoye, who spoke at a public hearing on real estate organized by the House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on Investigation of Operations of Real Estate Developers in Abuja, also stated that public officers use real estate developers as conduits for illegal financial flows. He said corrupt public officers use real estate investment as a vehicle for hiding ill-gotten wealth and money laundering. Public officers acquire estates in pseudonames to conceal the illegal origins of funds. The Minister of Defense Bashir Magashi and service chiefs on Friday paid an oversight visit to the Theatre Command of Operation Hardin Kai, Borno State. The commander of the Multinational Joint Task Force and other services commanders were on the ground to receive the delegation. The Minister of Defense, in his opening remarks, said he was in Borno to get the latest operational brief from the headquarters of the Theatre Command. He said the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces has provided all that is required to execute the war against insurgency, banditry, and all the challenges bedeviling the nation. The Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt has refused the application for injunction filed by the former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Uche Secondus. The appellate therefore cleared the way for the conduct of PDP's National Convention on the 30th and 31st of October 2021. The former national chairman of the party had earlier approached the court, seeking an injunction to stop the planned national convention. Secondus was suspended by his ward for anti-party activity and other gross misconducts. 8 persons kidnapped in Itakpaji, Ikole local government area of Ikiti State on Sunday have regained freedom. A source close to one of the victims told newsmen in Ado Ikiti on Friday that captors collected a sum of 2.5 million naira, a pack of cigarettes, and 1 pack of milk before the victims were released. The gunmen had besieged a house located in town around 9:30 p.m. on Sunday, shot sporadically into the air, and made away with 8 occupants of the building. The police public relations officer, Ikiti Command ASP Sunday Abutu, confirmed the release of the abductees. And moving on to the world of business, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has assured Nigerians that e-Naira, which was recently launched, is secure and dependable. The Director of Corporate Communications, Osita Nwansiobi, made this known while speaking at the ongoing CBN fair in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. He said the security and dependability of the e-Naira stem from the fact that it uses cryptographic technologies encrypted with 2 factors of authentication. However, Nwansiobi said the digital currency might pose some challenges to Nigerians in the short term because it works with bank verification numbers. The image maker warned Nigerians to eschew unregulated financial schemes propagated by fake Ponzi operators, adding that it had robbed them of their hard-earned money. Moving on to the foreign scene, United States President Joe Biden on Thursday demanded that Sudan's military immediately restore the nation to civilian rule, joining European and United Nations call for an end to violence against peaceful demonstrators and the release of detainees. The American president described the event of recent days as a grave setback for Sudan, referring to the military coup which plunged the poverty-stricken African country into chaos. Several protesters have been killed in days of street violence in the capital Khartoum, as the abrupt collapse of Sudan's transition to democracy sparked an international outcry. General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, Sudan's de facto leader since the 2019 ouster of veteran autocrat Omar al-Bashir, after huge protests on Monday dissolved the country's fragile government. In sports, the immediate past president of the Nigeria Basketball Federation (NBBF), Musa Kida, has backed down on his earlier resolve to hold the elections into the executive committee of the NBBF board as scheduled. This was contained in a communique released after Thursday's extraordinary Congress of the NBBF, which was held via Zoom, to discuss the decision of the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development to postpone the Congress. It will be recalled that the elections were scheduled to hold in Benin City, Edo State on October 30th, 2021, as approved by the Congress of October 9, 2021 held in Abuja. However, the ministry in a press statement postponed the elections till further notice. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission recovers over 300 houses from 2 government officials and vows to go hard on real estate developers. Defense Minister and Service Chiefs pay oversight visits to Borno State. Court of Appeal finally okays People's Democratic Party's National Convention. And now the details. Safety and security begin with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please stay safe. That's the Signature TV News Update. On behalf of my producer, Nasiru Usman, thanks for watching. I am Brenda Etta.